Waco. You can find that on Spotify right now, on Uptempo Spotify. You can also go and listen to it on YouTube. The lyric video is up now on YouTube. It's somewhere else too, right? Spotify, YouTube, the SicEm365 forum as well. Go check it out on the SicEm365 website. Leave a comment. Drop your thoughts on the Walking in Waco lyric video. How about this? It is our Top 5 Friday. But today it's the Top 3. It's the Top 3. Say it again.
It's the top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3, because they're kind of long.
Yeah.
And also, we only had 3.
There were 5 crazy moments this week, but the 2 of them were too crazy to show.
Yeah.
So we can only show.
We
can only show the what?
The top 3.
Top 3.
We had to censor
number
the other
3.
2.
I sent this to Armstrong for our number 3 moment of the week to play. I don't remember what I told you number 3 was. This is
Dead or Alive.
the third.
This week's Dead or Alive, which was actually gold.
This week's Dead or Alive, which was funny.
He's just walking on eggshells the entire time.
Because 2 people. How do I phrase this?
Well, okay, no. Well, okay,
We have played Dead or Alive in the past.
Yeah.
With people that are alive.
Yeah,
And then following the game Dead or Alive.
Soon after they become dead, they pass away tragically.
We have lost members of the community.
Sadly.
The world.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I don't want to be too numb to it. Like, it's not cool.
No.
But they have coincidentally been included in Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Which makes us think maybe playing Dead or Alive is doing something to, like, the magnetic field of the world.
Yeah.
And
possibly.
So we fully expect every week now that we play Dead or Alive.
It's like walking on eggshells.
That one of
playing the game.
One of the alive people just needs to be on watch and be extra careful. So every name that I spat out this week, JD and Armstrong were just cringily adding to their list of people they needed to take care of and check on every day. The number 3 thing that happened on Uptempo this week, Dead or Alive. We play Dead or Alive. I'm going to give you 9 famous people. These people are all related to media. In some way. Daytime, nighttime television. Are they dead or are they alive? Armstrong,
we're going to
cue the
find
music.
out. I'll feel extra bad now because if they're in media, they're like pretty visible people probably.
Yeah, 100%.
So like I should know if they are or aren't. Still on TV.
David Letterman. Dead or alive, JD?
Alive.
Definitely alive.
David Letterman is alive.
Big Letterman, okay.
Dick Clark, Armstrong, dead or alive?
What is he on?
The Dick Clark Rockin' New Year's Eve?
I'm going to say dead.
I think he's alive.
I only know Ryan Seacrest rocking New Year's Eve.
He is dead. Dick Clark would have been 103 today. Armstrong loses that point.
Dang, Richard.
Bob Barker. Legendary game show
I think
host.
he's dead, yeah.
Bob Barker.
Yeah.
That's like all I can think of is when I
think he's
going to go dead.
He's 97 and alive.
Oh, good.
Bob Barker's
See,
alive. I am so scared.
What do you mean he's alive?
I mean, so scared.
No, I'm not. I'm dang it that
I know what you mean. I know. It's a tough game to like gauge our reaction.
What have you done?
I feel
People
terrible.
are like, what have you done?
Like that producer's a jerk.
You gotta be on watch in the next week.
This is not on me.
No.
Johnny Carson of the Johnny Carson Show.
Ooh, I think he's dead.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go alive.
Really?
Just to save his
wow,
life.
he is dead. 96 years old he would have been today, Johnny Carson. Joan Rivers. It's Joan. This game has taken on a whole new mantra after things that have happened in the last 2 weeks. Joan Rivers, dead or alive?
Joan Rivers.
Alive.
From what?
From TV, man. She was just on TV.
Was she on a show?
No, like Dateline and Nightly News and Joan Rivers.
You say she's alive? I'll say she's dead because I don't know who that is.
She's dead. You can't say alive for everyone just to say
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's not on my head.
Wheel of Fortune's Pat Sajak, dead or alive?
I'll say dead.
Yeah, I'll go dead.
He's alive. He was on TV
strong.
last night.
I don't watch Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
So he's literally Pat Sajak.
I didn't even know who that was
Yeah,
until right
me
now.
neither.
I'll be honest.
I never heard of that
I
guy.
had no idea.
Pat Sajak is literally the host of Wheel of Fortune.
I never watched
Does
a
he spin
single
the
episode of
wheel?
Wheel of Fortune in
Yeah.
my life.
I never been.
I maybe watched like 2 clips.
Regis Philbin. Regis
you
Philbin,
don't
dead
say
or
it.
alive?
He's dead.
Alive.
No, he's dead.
Gosh, he's dead. Armstrong.
I'm missing
He died,
every single one.
I remember when that happened. Yeah,
I'm trying to walk on
sad.
eggshells here.
So sad.
Rush Limbaugh, dead or alive?
He's alive.
Is he alive?
He has like cancer or something.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, he literally does.
Okay, I'll say he's alive.
Doesn't
He
he?
is. Rush Limbaugh is alive. He's 70. He does have cancer.
Yeah.
You didn't have to bring that up on the. You didn't put a damper on everything.
Why is he in the game?
Tom,
That's what I want to know. I should just call it.
Tom Brokaw, dead or alive? I'm Tom Brokaw.
Oh, I
That
have
guy.
a book by him.
I'm gonna say dead. Because I'm not familiar with who that is.
alive.
He's alive.
Thank you.
Tom Brokaw's
There we go.
alive.
There we go.
Armstrong missed 6 out of the 9.
We're done?
Dead or alive. We are done.
Hallelujah.
Thank goodness.
My heart rate goes so high this part of the show, more than any other.
Considering things that have happened in recent weeks.
Yeah.
Dead or Alive has taken on a whole new. You texted and said, please don't play Dead or Alive with any of my family members. Oh my
I
goodness.
hope everybody else thinks this is like kind of funny. Because
I'm
this is-
Drake Toll,
this is, like,
that's
just
J.D.
uncomfortable.
Pickell,
not really funny,
Armstrong,
it's just kinda
Sims,
sad.
Zach, Sweeney, and Cola with us today. When we come back, we're taking a call from Stephen. It was so dark. It's such a dark game, but the fact that it's now got some hexy to it has really made it something.
I think that may be one of the top moments ever of the show.
I was dying laughing just now rewatching
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Gosh, that was
You have to know the backstory to really enjoy that segment. The fact
yeah.
that,
You do need to know the backstory.
woo, that game is just a lot. Moment number 2 this week, Armstrong, is...
This was busts.
this week's Bears and Busts.
And yeah, specifically the busts.
These were the busts this week. All 3 were really just relevant and obvious busts. Here you go, the bust from this week's Bears and Busts. This week's 3 busts of the week. I hate all of these almost equally. These are an atrocity. Bust number 1, Coach Mike Krzyzewski. Armstrong, do we have the video? Coach Mike Krzyzewski, I got a bone to pick with you.
I'm just curious as to what the next step forward here is for the team as you guys move into another week of basketball.
Yeah, why don't we just evaluate this game? I'm not into what our next step forward is right now. We just finished a hard-fought game. Yeah, I don't know if, like, what's your major? What's your major at Duke? What's your hardest class?
Econ.
Okay, so say you just had the toughest econ test in the world, and when you walked out, somebody asked you, "What's your next step?" You see what I mean? You have some empathy and yeah, just give us time to evaluate this game, and then we'll figure out, just like we always try to do.
What I hate the most, I think, about that is he said, do you have some empathy? Coach Mike Krzyzewski, the man's over 60 years old. He's been coaching college basketball for 40 plus years, says, do you have some empathy? He asks a student journalist for empathy for his team. After the guy's like, hey, I get it, you lost. If you ask Scott Drew that question, hey, coach, tough loss tonight. You know, what's your outlook? How do you look forward? Oh, man. On to the next game. We evaluate this one. We're moving on. We want to go out and attack the next game. We're going to be prepared. We're ready to go as a team. But instead, Krzyzewski's like, what's your major? What's your major? Knowing, hey, here's how I know. Here's how I know that Coach Krzyzewski knew he was talking to a student when he said this, is because he asked him, what's your hardest class? What's your major? He knew he was talking to a student journalist and asked for empathy from a guy that's probably 20 years old. I remember my first question to Matt Rule in a press conference. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I learned something. It was not a great question. It was not a very good question. It was my first ever press conference. I asked him a question. This was my freshman year of college last year, and I don't regret it, but it wasn't a very good question. And Matt Rule was like, hey, I'm still going to answer your question like a normal human being. I'm not high and mighty or above anybody else in this room. And Matt Rule would go on to thank the media after every press conference. This guy, Coach Krzyzewski, just taking a shot at a student journalist. Look, you know it's a kid. You know it's a kid. You should adhere to that when you're answering the question too. Just give the guy an answer. That's your job as a coach. Give him a viable answer, not a, I don't want to answer your question. Ask me later. We have more things to worry about right now. Gosh, man. Who are you better than? All right, my second bust. Oh my gosh, Dick Vitale. Dick, what are you doing? We on this show are big fans of Dick Vitale. He's been on with us. Dick's a good dude. Oh, baby, big shot, baby. Dick Vitale, I love what you do. You're a legend. You're a legend. But Dick tweets, I can't take it, /space. My stomach is rumbling, /space. Lorraine, get me that Pepto, baby. He's got capital Pepto, capital baby. And it is a up the nostril selfie of Dick Vitale with a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. This is not the reason that he is my bust. The reason that he is my bust is because what follows this tweet. And it is a conglomerate of more tweets of Dick Vitale taking selfies of himself and Pepto-Bismol. Armstrong, do you have the ability to run through some of these? So there's one right there. He starts tweeting some other sports stuff.
Every time Rodgers and Packard gets the ball, he needs some Pepto-Bismol.
I need some Pepto, baby. Here's another one. My stomach is rumbling. Lorraine, give me that Pepto, baby. Baby. One more. It's the same picture. It's the same picture of Dick Vitale. Oh, God.
Oh, my
My stomach cannot take it. 8 minutes decides the National Football Conference title, Super Bowl. He is drinking Pepto-Bismol. 2 pictures of Dick and Pepto. What kind of deal did Pepto-Bismol have to sign with Dick Vitale that's like, all right, I need 10 pictures of you, Dick, with Pepto-Bismol during the game. We will pay you $10,000 to tweet about Pepto-Bismol the entire the NFC Championship game. There's Dick Vitale with the Buccaneers flag waving around. Oh, baby, Buccaneers, baby, big win, Pepto, Lorraine, give me the Pepto, baby. Dick, what? Why was that on my Twitter? Dick, you are the second bust this week for whatever you were doing with Pepto-Bismol. I hated it. All right, the third bust, far and away my least favorite bust, which is not... You don't want to be the least favorite bust. You want to be a bust that's like borderline, like a barely made it in, last in bust. This is, without a doubt, maybe the bust of the year. Here's a tweet that I read from the Carolina Panthers this week, and it is for this kid... 12-year-old Jalen Clyburn started mowing lawns to save for college this summer. Lowe's and Ron Rivera, who's no longer with the Panthers, I just now saw it, it's from 2019, but it resurfaced this week. Lowe's and Ron Rivera heard his story and got him all new equipment for his growing business. There is a 12-year-old child in Carolina who is mowing lawns to one day afford college. And the Panthers, instead of saying, hey, we're a multi-billion-dollar team, program industry, let's pay for this kid's, I don't know, maybe $50,000 college tuition, whatever, let's say he goes to South Carolina State School, whatever. Instead of saying, we're going to pay for this 12-year-old's college, they buy him a lawnmower. We get that you have a lawnmower, but we saw your video and your lawnmower sucks. So instead of having to mow lawns in the heat of the summer with that crappy lawnmower, now you get to keep mowing lawns, 12-year-old boy. But this is a better lawnmower, and it's painted blue for Panthers. But, so basically, the kid gets the hype of meeting Ron Rivera, gets some Panthers merch. Sweet, you guys, awesome. And then the next Monday hits when it's all over, and there he is with his Panther lawnmower, having to continue mowing lawns to try to afford college. What a slap in the face. Hey, your lawnmower sucks. They didn't even give a ride-in lawnmower. They're like, we know you're trying to afford college there, kid. We're going to help you. Get ready. A new lawnmower. It looks like the exact same lawnmower as the start of the video.
It does.
They just took his lawnmower, painted it blue, sent it back to him as a new lawnmower. And now this 12-year-old kid who's mowing lawns literally to afford college has to continue mowing lawns, but with a Panther lawnmower. So that's my Bears and Busts this week. My Bears.
Your Bears?
Yeah.
Oh, we have the volume down.
Oh. My Bears. The men's tennis team, coupled with Mark Vital and Jared Butler and Duke's Jake Piazza, all of you, congratulations, you're my Bears of the week. My Busts. Mike Krzyzewski, what a crap answer. You are a bust this week. Dick Vitale, I love you. But what are you doing with Pepto-Bismol? Please don't do it again. And the Carolina Panthers, a 12-year-old boy is mowing lawns in the heat to pay for his college tuition. And you simply buy him a lawnmower to keep mowing lawns. Jeez, you're a bust. That's all you'll ever be. Be better. I'm Drake Toll. That's Armstrong. All right. So that was the number 2 moment of Up-Tempo this week. The Bears and Bust. Give me the Pepto, baby. I hate it. I hate worse than that. Significantly worse than that. That the Panthers were like, oh, yeah, kid. Pushing a lawnmower to afford college. We've got a surprise for you. Congratulations. We painted your lawnmower. And you met Ron Rivera.
And here's some Panthers gear to wear while you push your lawn.
That kid probably gets what? What is paying?
Here's $50 in
If
Panthers
it's a 12-year-old, if it's a 12-year-old mowing your lawn, and your lawn's what? A fourth of an acre? I'm paying him like $25.
Yeah, that's
You know how many lawns
pushing it. That's
that
pushing
child has to mow to afford
That's
literally
like 15
college?
To $20, $15 to $20. Yeah.
And the Panthers were like, hey, sorry you're having to work the shirt off your back to go to college, kid.
At 12 years old.
We want to make it a little bit easy for you. Not too easy with a riding lawnmower. That would be a little bit too much. Here is a second push lawnmower that's better than your first one. I hate you, Ron Rivera and the Panthers. I'm sorry. And number 1 this week.
Wait, we have a wild card.
You want to go wild card before number 1?
I feel like,
before number 1.
I feel like the wild card should come
I don't even
before.
want to preface the wild card moment. Let's just roll it.
And kick it down to Drake for Eagle Vision sideline report.
Hey guys, just talked to our athletic trainer Wilson McKnight down here. We got a couple guys with injuries to tendon to. We got Trenton Hetherington down here with his arm. He's fighting with the pain. He's had complications for a while now, but he's all right. He's going to continue to play. Devin James, possible broken finger. He's still in the ball game. These guys are a little bruised up, some blood here and there. Nothing we haven't seen before. And a lot of them are playing through some pain, playing through the toughness. Now, excuse me, that pickle juice didn't go down the right pipe. But as far as our guys go fatigue, we're still pumped up, still ready to go, and the student section hadn't given up, and that's the coolest part to me is these fans are still up and in it. It's been a fun night here at Philip D. Weaver.
I think it was the bomb. You know, Drake, you're right.
You're right, Drake.
It's not a real video. I am wholly convinced that it's a deep fake.
Sounded pretty real.
I don't sound like that.
Not anymore.
I don't look like that. The muffin top.
Pickle juice went down the wrong pipe.
Guys, that pickle juice went down the wrong pipe.
What were you doing? It's pickle juice. Were you like drinking pickle juice?
Yeah, I was. I was on the sideline drinking pickle juice.
Wow.
Don't ask. Don't ask. It was just
For cramps.
yeah, because as a broadcaster on the sideline,
You just had to try it.
This week's number 1 moment on the Up-Tempo Top 5. I don't want to build this one up either because it's just self-explanatory. Mm-hmm. On a monumental moment in up-tempo history. Earmark this as the day that everything changed. What is coming up was inspired by Steven from Virginia. He sent me a direct message and he said, Drake, here is this that I have for you. It's probably 2 a.m. And know that I welcome direct messages. My messages are always open. If you got some content or something you want to throw my way, hey, that's what I'm here for. And that's what this spawned from. So we at Up-Tempo are here to break what is possibly the biggest moment in show history. A video that will be posted on the site that you can share through the site, a video that will go up on YouTube that you can view for the rest of your life through YouTube. It will go up on podcast form. This right here is a piece of media that the world may never forget. It is 11:10 on the dot Armstrong Sims, our producer, has his hand hovering over the red button, and our lives will never be the same.
Wow.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most monumental thing to ever come out of Uptempo. It's #1 hit, Walking in Waco.
It's already got 1 million streams. Since we put it out, it's at 1 million streams already.
That is revved up to go live on the SicEm365 YouTube page, where you can watch that on loop. It'll be on the SicEm365.com forum, where you can watch it as well. And it'll go on Spotify. I hear we're going to sign a new contract with RMC.
A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. I'll never forget. It was, I think, last week. And Drake comes in the studio just looking tired, man. Like he had just been emotionally, physically taxed. I said, Drake, what's wrong, man? Drake, what's on your mind? You've obviously been grinding late night. He said, man, I've been in the stew. I've been in the dojo for a while, and I haven't seen the light of day since I went in there after the show yesterday. I haven't come out since today. He said, I'm working on something big. I can't tell you right now, but I'm working on something big. And it lived up to all of the hype. It lived up to all the hype.
Exceeded the hype.
Exceeded the hype. It took the hype and just threw it out the window.
Walking in Waco, written by myself and Steven from Virginia, recorded by Sam Chapman. A big thanks to him for producing the song. And Walking in Waco is now out as... It's going to be #1 hit within days, and we have special guest on the Impact Health Labs caller line right now, the co-author of Walking in Waco, Steven from Virginia. Steven, welcome onto the show. I hope you're proud of how your baby turned out.
I have to say this is really, I keep saying this, but this is the greatest moment of my life. Y'all keep talking to me so many times. I mean, I don't know. That just falls in the category of it would be awful if it wasn't so awesome. And
is he crying?
No, he's crying.
Are you crying tears of joy, Big Steve?
I gotta tell you, I've been laughing pretty hard for a minute. I heard the song, but I wasn't ready for that.
You can't find this anywhere else.
This is only up-tempo content. That was my voice, no auto-tune.
Drake, I thought Mark Vital would be mad at you, but Mark Cohn might come around a corner and steal you real quick.
Mark Cohn of Walking in Memphis probably has a bone to pick with us here at Uptempo for turning his song into a masterpiece.
Bring it on.
Keith says, I can't wait for the acoustic version.
Oh, yeah, we need it.
So much more coming.
Exponential content that is coming your way.
This is just the beginning.
Out of Walking in Waco. If anybody else out there has another song request that they want to make into a Baylor song, we are open. Our arms are wide open.
That's all we do is make hits. This is the hit factory, baby. Call us Muhammad Ali because we just deliver hits.
Steven, what? Thank you for this. Thank you for inspiring what ended up being a masterpiece in Walking in Waco.
Yes, and I look forward to telling people that I knew y'all before you went big. Now I gotta go.
Steven, you want to play Bear games? Wow.
Steve.
Steve. Wow. Walking in Waco. I listened to the song Walking in Memphis on a loop for weeks.
Just to get it right?
Just to get the timing right.
Yeah.
Just to know when to come in and when to do this. And I wanted to do my best Mark Cohn, and I think Mark Cohn, we need to send that to Mark, if he's still alive. Dead or alive, Mark Cohn.
I might have a song or two in me.
Oh, come on. We need to do it.
We need
to
an
do-
album.
Yeah, we need to do like a quartet at some point,
We
like
do.
barbershop.
we absolutely do.
I'll perform that live on the show at some point.
Oh, yeah, we need it. With your banjo?
Shut up.
Because this
You
guy
weren't
plays
supposed to tell-
banjo.
You weren't supposed to tell people that.
Well, it's out there now.
You weren't supposed to tell people that. Celebrity birthdays today. We're going to go through these real quick. Number 1, co-star Fizz. YouTube star co-star Fizz. How old?
YouTube star? Okay, 24.
Andrew?
26.
Co-star Fizz is 1 year old today. Congratulations,
Yep,
co-star
never-
Fizz. You
never
have
heard
made
of
it to
him.
1 year old.
All right, wow.
Legend
Congrats.
Lorenzo, another YouTube star here. Legend Lorenzo White.
24.
24.
26.
Happy second birthday to Legend
Gosh, I
Lorenzo
should've-
White. We got a lot of baby
I
birthdays.
Children.
I should have guessed that.
Brindley Rich, YouTube star.
3.
3.
She's 13, guys. Gosh.
I was going to guess either 3 or like
Look at her.
90.
She can't be 3. Oprah Winfrey's birthday is today.
Oh. I know her. I'm
Yeah.
going to say...
75.
No.
She's older than that. Well,
I was going to say 68.
She's 67. Oprah Winfrey, happy birthday. Harriet
okay.
Tubman's birthday is today. How old would Harriet Tubman have been?
she would have been... No.
160.
That's a good guess. I don't know. She's older than that.
Yeah.
No, wait, yeah. No.
200.
She is 201.
Okay.
She is
Wow.
Give it
201
to me.
years old
Can you
today.
imagine?
I will not. Adam Lambert. How old's Adam Lambert?